Good morning, gardeners. Well, today's one of those days that I'm out spraying fungicides on the strawberry plants. It can be sprayed organically for you to have organic production. And what you're actually trying to prevent is things like gray mold and anthracnose. Now, gray mold is something there that you definitely want to be getting these flower buds sprayed at that time. That's the reason why every week, or depending upon the rain, if you have a lot of rain, you may have to make that much shorter. So you're out there trying to protect, you need to get the fungicide on the flowers. That's important. Now then, as far as the anthracnose, that's something there that you may have to go ahead and spray throughout the berry's life, depending upon your own situation. If you see kind of spotting and things like that, well, then anthracnose may be your problem. Certainly consult with your cooperative extension advisor, and certainly the Midwest Berry Fruit Handbook is a great tool for all of us to use. But that's what we're doing today. And so last time I sprayed, it was last week, and then we started getting some rain. So now I'm going to have more rain coming, but I am trying to go ahead and get in there and keep these berries. Gray mold is an issue here on our farm. We've seen some of it last year. We also want to be thinking about fertilization. We want to go ahead and get a lot of nitrogen into it, potassium nitrate and calcium nitrate. So we're going to be wanting to do that each week. So be consulting your handbook as far as that goes. This is the time to go ahead and push them berries. Continue to get that berry bigger, continue to produce more berries. Very important we do that right now. So that's what I'm doing, and I hope these tips help you on your farm. And like always, if you like these types of videos, do us a favor, hit that like and subscribe. Come grow with us. For gray mold on our strawberries, we want to go ahead and do this as soon as the berries start their bloom, and continue this as they add on more blossoms. Now you're going to see where we have some of them that already have strawberries going, but we also have some new blooms on there as well. So we'll continue doing this until the blooms are pretty much non-existent in there. For berry problems, you want to maybe continue on with your fungicide program throughout the entire berry's life. That's something there that you need to study up on. Consult with your county extension advisor. That's important out here. But once a week, we need to make sure about once a week or between rains, we need to make sure we have this covered. Fungicides will start acting within 24 hours of the time that you sprayed them. And there's no one particular time that works best for everybody or every fungus. So we want to make sure that these spores are covered. When we look in here, see we have several that have not started blooming yet inside of the foliage. All of this here are areas that we got to make sure we get covered as we go. We got quite a bit. Here's a nice berry right there already started, you know, but we also have a beginning berry. So it's going to go on for a little while. You know, your better producing strawberries are going to turn right around and yield quite a bit. The fungicides do not harm bees, just to let you know that does not happen. So you're safe there. Also remember, the bees are working your strawberries, and we don't want to be using insecticides that could harm them. So believe me, you don't want to do that. There's no reason to do that. look at other alternatives if you really have a bad problem with, say, aphids or something along that line. So right now we're focused on fertilization of our strawberries. We want to fertilize heavy. It basically comes down to 5 pounds of calcium nitrate per acre, and the same with our potassium nitrate per acre. So there's also, you know, look up per 1,000 feet a row or something like that. If you're organic, you want to be considering, you know, your fish emulsion and that type of thing. Or if you're using drip lines, make sure it's water soluble fish emulsion to use on your drip tape. So all of this comes into play on strawberries. There's a lot that goes into it. It is not for the weak. Strawberries is not weak for the heart. You got to be very diligent in growing good strawberries in your production field. They're rewarding. They're wonderful. They have their advantages. It's a highly profitable crop if you can grow good strawberries out on the field. So it's also wonderful to eat at home. So without a doubt, who could bypass having some fresh strawberry preserves or having ourselves some strawberry in our ice cream? All of that is wonderful with strawberries. So it's that time of year for us. I've been out here spraying fungicides to make sure that our crops are going to be well maintained until harvest, and that's coming on faster than we think. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, different stages, but make sure you get that spray down in here to get it all covered. Yeah.